Hi, welcome to KartTV. I'm Neil Schneider. Today I'm here with Chante, a certified STOT Pilates instructor. And today she's going to show us a series of movements to strengthen the lower core and potentially alleviate some lower back pain.
All right, so today I'm going to show you some exercises to strengthen the lower core and then help alleviate some of the low back pain. So strengthening the lower obliques, which are responsible for lumbar flexion and moving and mobilizing through the pelvis, will help, again, alleviate some of that back pain from sitting at a desk all day. Starting position for this exercise is going to be laying down on a mat surface. So you'll lay down onto your back here, having your knees bent, feet just on the mat. Laying down onto the mat, you'll find yourself just laying down with arms down by your sides. With your arms down by your sides, take note of the points of contact your body has with your mat. Okay, so my tailbone is anchored heavy, my rib cage is anchored heavy, and my head and shoulders are obviously anchored heavy as well. Everybody's different, so your low back, the flesh of your body might be touching the mat. I'm over exaggerating a curve here so you can see that my low back is not touching the mat, just to show you that the spine of the low back should be arched away from the mat. So if you want to imagine like a little marshmallow or a little strawberry that can fit under your back, you're not going to squish it, not just yet. In Pilates, this stuff can be a little technical. You'll hear me say two names for the different positions that will put your pelvis in: neutral and imprint. Neutral is what I'm in right now, and a really nice way of describing it, not just focusing on the low back, is bringing your hands into a triangle on top of your pelvis. So you're gonna take the heels of your hands, bang them on your hip bones. Once you find them, you're gonna bring your fingertips to your pubic bone. It is quite an intimate triangle, but no one's going to make your Pilates triangle, don't worry. So staying here with the Pilates triangle, your triangle, and you can look at it, should be level. Fingertips and the heels of the hands are level. I could put my coffee on your triangle and you're not gonna spill it in any which direction. Okay, so moving into your imprinted position with your pelvis, your lower obliques are gonna draw inwards. So I'm going to pull up in my lower belly, let my pelvis rock in. Notice how my fingertips are now higher than the heels of my hands. So my glutes are not on. Most people are going to try and move into this position by squeezing their bum. You want to not have your glutes on. You're drawing in your lower belly like you just got a front wedgie, okay? So someone just pulled your underwear over your head. You're gonna bring your pubic bone up because ow, that hurts, yeah? So now my low back is clearly touching the mat and you'll feel that spine down in the mat, squishing your strawberry that was between your back and the mat. Here's the trick. Your imprinted pelvis, you have to keep this on. So your lower obliques are what's holding this. Now, lifting your legs one at a time up to a tabletop position. Notice how A, that got a lot harder, and B, I still didn't lift my low back. Okay, so I am still in an imprinted position. My belly button's hugged in. Careful that there's no doming in the core. You wanna have that belly button hugged right tight to the spine. To test your lumbar stability and your lower oblique strength, you're gonna tap your toes to the mats one at a time to start here. Again, not lifting in the low back. Keeping the belly button hugged in, you're also not gonna push your core up, and you can start there and then progress to extending one leg out at a time. Arms can stay by your sides or end up doing whatever feels good. Sending legs long. To progress here, if this becomes comfortable, you can squeeze the legs together, hold in the belly button, and exhale to send the legs long. And then one thing I want to mention, anytime you are doing core exercises in Pilates, it is extra important to coordinate your breath with your movement. We talked about that before with our spinal mobility. Same thing applies here, but a little bit different of a reason. With your powerful exhale, it's gonna help you keep the pressure in your abdomen. It's called intra-abdominal pressure, and it's gonna keep your core on and active and make it that little bit easier for you because the core is working efficiently. So, big breath in through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. Keep breathing like that through what we just did. You'll be able to further strengthen those lower obliques and then again, hopefully alleviate some back pain. Thanks for tuning in to KartTV. I'm Chante, a certified stop Pilates instructor, and this was your series on how to strengthen those lower obliques and prevent some low back pain.